Hello and welcome back. This is Nom Nom, and we are once again in Oxygen Not Included. This is the O.C.Duplicant base with the OCD challenge. Okay, so we've got a very clean base thus far, but I did notice that we have some outgassing happening here of some polluted dirt. I think that's polluted dirt. I'm not sure which box it's coming from. Yeah, some polluted dirt here. So I'm going to take that polluted dirt and I'm going to move it over to here. So I want to remove polluted dirt as an option. Actually, I'm just going to remove algae's fine. Yep, no polluted dirt, no rot pile, and eventually no slime. And I'm just going to copy those settings across all of these guys here. And they should pick it all up and put it over here with a priority. Everything sweeping wise is priority 6. Last time in the research tree here, we went through and got to advanced research. So we need to build this supercomputer. And I was also thinking another good way to produce heat, two good ways to produce heat. One would be to produce oxygen with the electrolyzer. But in order to do that, I'm going to use a lot of water, which I think will be okay with the vent that we've got. I would love to get some actual real bathrooms from sanitation. I also thought maybe we could use the brute force refinement, the kiln, to produce a lot of heat. I am a little worried about that. I don't think I have any clay, so I could just make carbon, and I don't have that much coal, I don't think. So not sure that that's a long-term viable solution. If I go down into the forest biome, I could get some trees going and use the wood burner, but that produces a lot of carbon dioxide, and I'm not sure what I would do with that. Not ready for any of that in any event from an infrastructure perspective. So I think the next thing I'm going to do from a research tree might be, I think it's got to be heat. So I think it might have to be temperature modulation. Yeah, I get the insulated tile. So that's what I put next on the tree, but I can't research that without getting an advanced research station. So I think I need to deconstruct this. And I'm going to rebuild the research station here. Wire that up, and then I'm going to build the supercomputer right here. And we'll go ahead and get rid of that wire and throw up a new one. Wire. Okay. And that should let me get into insulated tile and the utility for the heat thing, whatever the thing was called, heating element. This little guy over here is minus 4.6 degrees, so he's come up about a degree. It's gonna take forever to heat this room up, so I'm thinking the space heater might be the way to go. I do need somewhere to put this polluted water, but I can't build anything, including the plumbing bottle emptier in a room that's above 10 degrees. I'm sorry, below 10 degrees. So I need to build it somewhere that's warm. It's warm here. It's warm here. It's too cold there. Let's take a look here. So I almost have to build it up here. Yeah, it's like the only place that's like moderate temperature wise. The other option is just to go on the research tree and get the deodorizer. And since I'm already halfway there on the tree wise, that might be the route I'm gonna go. It's hard to build out anything right now, and the next room we're building is gonna be this bedroom here. So I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna place these down furniture wise just to space them. Obviously I can't build them yet. 1, 2, 3. I can get 4 in there. Or I could get 3 in there, maybe with some space for some decorations. And we're just going to go 3 high, I think. Yeah, let's not make it too fancy. We can always tear it apart later. So let's go ahead and do that. In fact, not there. That one there I want to get rid of because I'm going to continue this airflow tile thing going. Just like that. Alright. And we'll need to tear that up. Good. And over here, I'm going to put a new storage bin right there. And we'll go ahead and put that behind the door. Here we'll do a door, and we'll do it like that. That'll let me get 3 bedrooms in there. They don't have any stress yet because they don't have really good skills, but I'm sure they all have a sore back, which is bad for them. I don't see a sore back. They should all have a sore back. Maybe by this time of day they don't have a sore back anymore. The day's almost over. They'll have a sore back in the morning. These 2 batteries have got up to a whopping 8.4 degrees, and actually we lost another plant to the cold here. This one can't stay above 10. So maybe I need to throw another battery down here, or hurry up and get that heating element. Problem with the heating element is it heats up like this, basically that 4 tile area, really, really hot. So it's going to run the risk of like overheating certain things. And that heat's going to take a while to dissipate. So I probably want to get this over here. I really want to get this over here. So the question is, based on these rules, if I cannot build a building in a room that is below temperature, can I build a pump in a room? So I'm thinking the rule of thumb here is going to be I can't build a building that duplicants use. So I can't do a bathroom, I can't do a power wheel, I can't do a supercomputer, I couldn't do a hospital bed or a bed, something that they actually use, like a rock crusher, rock granulator, whatever. Couldn't build something like that. But an infrastructure component like a pump, I think I'm going to have to say that is allowed, because those could end up in rooms that are super cold. If I were to use like supercoolant, those could end up in rooms that are super hot if I was doing some sort of steam engine or something. So it only makes sense that they have to be able to build those in rooms that exceed that limitation. All right, and they are chugging along here. There's so many little batteries, it takes them forever on that wheel to charge them up, but we're almost there. All right, Ellie, now you've got some free time. Go dig. Hey, and she leveled up. That's great. I'm gonna go ahead and P6 all this. I'd really like to get this bedroom in here. So it's the next day. I didn't look debuff wise. I should have checked in the morning for the sore back, but that's fine. And I'm going to go ahead and copy the settings on this guy right here. Looking good. Sweep it up. And boom, boom, boom. Do that. Room is still above 10 degrees, so that's good. All right, and looks like no research selected, which means we're done there, and we're going to come down here and get the deodorizer. Also, it's going to give us the carbon skimmer, which might open up the possibility to do something like the wood burner if I come down into this area here and get myself one of those, an arbor acorn. Now, an arbor acorn will take, as an arbor tree, will take water, polluted water. So that is actually maybe a good idea. I can get rid of my polluted water. One thing I like about using these algae terrariums is I can recycle my water. It only uses 10% of the water. And if I put it in an arbor tree, it's going to use it all. So, and produce a lot of CO2. We do have a bit of water down here, and of course we're going to have a lot of water over here. Yeah. All right, they're actually idle right now. So on the upside, I could end this episode right now because we did finish a room. But this area here is still above 13 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up another room. Whoops. Right here. We're going to do that, and we are going to put in mess tables. And I'll do that as soon as they're done with the walls. Meanwhile, they can dig all that up. What is this over here? All this ice. And base, I have insulated tiles. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Down here, like so. Okay, I don't want to dig up that oxalite. And we're going to go ahead and do this. That should help. Do that. And we're going to P6 this. I want them to do this first. So you can go ahead and take all that, and I'm going to need more copper. I'm going to go ahead and let them take that, but they're going to need to get up there. Just put a couple of ladders there. And printing pod went off. So we're actually at 30,000 kcals. I'm going to be daring, and if there's a good dupe, I might go ahead and take it. Oh god, yes. Look at that. Tidying. How can you not take that? Biohazardous and gastrophobe. Tidying and operating. But +7 tidying? Come on, it's the OCD base. Ashcan, you were made for this. Come on in, buddy. You don't have a bed, but you know. I guess we can do this. Alright, if they ever finish this door over here, we can go ahead and put some mess tables in there. Alright, 9.5, 8.5, 7.5. I'm noticing a trend. Yeah, these batteries can't keep up with that. Alright, end of cycle. Alright, it's only good that Ashcan doesn't have a bed. Sorry, buddy. You'll get one. So we're back. What is that? -1 athletics. That's not bad, actually. That's what I was trying to find out earlier. Alright. Sweep it all up, my dupes. I'll go ahead and give them another storage bin. We'll do this one right here, I think. And that'll let us put another cot in here, like so. How's our research going? Pretty good. And how's the gases doing? Oxygen pressure is good. We have way too much polluted oxygen. I think I might be able to do something about that when they're done here with this research. There's way too much polluted oxygen. It's not good. Go ahead and copy this. There. All right, now if you would just grow up and start sucking up polluted oxygen, that'd be great. Somebody's got some skills. Let's go ahead and take a look. That would be Ashcan. Welcome to the base. You are better at carrying, yet even more. Okay. Finish this. Finish this. duplicants, 4 dining tables. Alright, how are we doing on the rooms here? We have a latrine and a barracks. Awesome. Not a farm down here by any stretch. And let's see if that turns into a mess hall. It does. Nice. Alright, they finished that research. So next... Air systems, I don't need so much. I can build heating elements now. We'll go ahead and do some decor area here. Let's just work our way into this area here. Artistic expression. Yeah, we'll look into that. Keep up the decor. So what have I got now? I can make a space heater, and I think I will go ahead and put a space heater right here and power it up. Not sure how far out I want to try and... I'm probably going to build a shield of insulated tile at some point around the base. I want to build it out like a buffer so that I have an area to work with. But eventually they're going to have to do everything over 10 degrees in order to... if they're going to build in it. So as I get more dupes, I'm definitely going to have to keep extending the temperature controlled area of the base. Alright, this is going to be really good. This guy is really heating up. Carbon dioxide doesn't convey heat very well, so this space heater is actually probably going to get really hot. I could almost use a conductive tile behind there, but it'll do. It's not a great use of power, but it produces 18 kilodatues, so it's like having like a dozen batteries out here. Which I pretty much do. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 batteries. And 10.1. This guy is... Where's your actual temperature? 10 degrees. So it should start growing again any second. And hopefully that'll make its way over. I might just tear out these 2 batteries and move this over to. There it goes. But we'll let it heat up. These things run up until 30 degrees, so there's some room for that to overheat. Alright, that is it. We made a room, actually 2 in this case. We have beds now. It only took us 22 cycles. And we have a mess hall. Alright, micro episode complete. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Until next time, this is Nom Nom, signing out.